Okay, so you probably clicked on this video because you saw the title and thumbnail, and this sudden thought and urge came to your mind to tell me the Camaro is too OG and should not be revamped. Well then, hold on. Why shouldn't it be revamped? What makes this car more OG than the others? Today we will talk about how this excuse makes no sense and why the Camaro should finally get its retirement after serving bacon here since launch. So you probably know about this topic, that the Camaro getting revamped. Some people actually want it, and the Simo even took notice of this voice. However, there is this large mysterious group of people that come out of nowhere, and all of them say this exact line: the Camaro is the oldest car in the game, please don't revamp it. Or simply in less words, the Camaro is too OG. Now let's look deeper into the matter, and for that we need some context about this particular car. The Camaro was one of Jailbreak's first car to be featured in game since launch. It was the first car the player will find after spawning in. Now, did you catch that? Yes. The Camaro was not the first, but one of the first cars to get featured in game. If the Camaro was not alone, then what was the other car? Let's bring it up. The Model 3 was also there since launch, and during the first days of the game you could drive it for free like the Camaro. All it took is a short drive to the Badimo chargers near the bank or near the railway. But something is off here. The Model 3 I am showing is not the current Model 3. Why is that so? It's because the Model 3 was revamped. It was there with the Camaro since launch, so there could be some fuss going around after the decision was made to revamp it. But hey, let's take a listen at the crowd after the change. Can you hear anything? Why do people act like it's the end of the world when the Camaro revamp is brought up, but no one even batted an eye when the Model 3 got revamped? I have got an answer, and honestly, it's shaped after logic. It's internet trolls. They do not want the Camaro to stay because it's old and classic status. They want it in game because... oh my god, funny new Brook or so our party's best car! Yeah. I myself am a Jailbreak veteran, being there when the bank was the only robbery and you arrested through breaking your mouse. And I will say that the Camaro finally should get its retirement after all these years. Just look at it. It's so crusty and outdated compared to the current art style of cars. Even worse that this thing is the first impression of new players. And so it transitioned to part 2. How should we retire it? Recently I have proposed a plan to Badimo on the Jailbreak creation subreddit to retire the Camaro, have a much better starter car, and also have a Camaro that is worth driving competitively. And yes, you can spawn the OG Camaro for your bro car needs. So let's break down the plan. We need a new starter car. The Camaro is not the fastest and all, but it's also not that bad to be a free slow car everyone has. So the new starter car, as the plan states, is the Sarmale. This car is really one, if not the most cheapest cars in Europe, and also one of the most reliable as far as ratings go. With an attractive design and 4 seats, this in my opinion is a very good car to take the starter car role. So this replaces every spawn point of the Camaro as the new starter car. What happens with the old Yenko? As the Sarmale takes its spawn points, the old Camaro will get moved to the museum for a price of $500. The $500 sale remains for 30 days, or to simplify it, a whole month, to let as many people buy it and have ownership on the old Camaro. Then after 30 days the old Camaro will get retired and can only be spawned through the garage. However, it does not end here. Now, with the starter car being a cheap, reliable car and the old Camaro retired and not active anymore, it's time the Camaro resurfaces on the face of Jailbreak as a much better car. The car I propose for this is a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro SS with resto mode modifications, called the, you guessed it, resto mode. And then the plan ends here. Starter car is now a car that makes sense to be a starter car. Old Camaro can still be spawned and driven for the people that so want it to be kept in game, and the Camaro is now an actual competition on the streets of Jailbreak. Everyone happy, I hope.